Philo, Ryan Collins here, the Cruel Fan. Inaugural, I was going to say inductoral. That is not a word. Inaugural podcast here.
First ever
in a basement. We won't say which basement. We're in our basement. It's pretty sweet.
A bunker of sorts.
Yeah. If you can see a toolbox, you're not hallucinating. There is a toolbox near here. We're just trying to figure this out. So episode 1, we're just going for it.
Yeah.
We're here. Here we are, Ryan. So, I mean, we should probably just get right into it with the Rockets losing to a KD-less Warriors squad, and they had Chris Paul.
Yeah, I think that everyone thought the Warriors were going to win, right? But they start to come back 2 games, and you think there's a chance. And I thought that probably the team to give them the most was the Rockets versus any other team. But it's the same story that we've seen the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, James Harden isn't that guy, and neither is Chris Paul. They are the Dan Marinos of the NBA, apparently.
And more of this situation of seeing the ISO basketball falling to a more well-rounded team.
Yeah, well-rounded.
Passing the ball.
Well-rounded, that's a modest way to put it. You're calling the Warriors well-rounded? They're well-stacked.
Yeah, right.
They're well-stacked, I'd say.
Yeah.
But good for you. I mean,
I mean, they pass the ball a lot more is what I'm trying to say.
Sure. You mean their style of play is well-rounded.
Right.
I understand.
The way of just driving to the hoop and giving the ball to one person, and maybe if, speaking of Boston sports, Kyrie Irving goes to the hoop, and if he somehow messes up, passes it out, that kind of whole style isn't working anymore, right?
No, it's all about. It's not like it's not that it's not working. It's just like it's not being.
It's
utilized
now. There's teams that figured out a better way, a newer way to do it.
Yeah, it's not the Greg Popovich school of basketball out there. Making the right play. The pass to the pass that leads to the good. To the other pass that leads to the better shot that leads to a great shot or whatever. But then games are like 65 to 66, and it's like a college game. Like,
there weren't really. The other thing is there wasn't really any blowouts in this whole series, right? Most of the games are 10 points between them. I don't think there's any real huge blowouts, and they kept the games close. There's probably a couple.
Yeah, not like the Sixers-Raptors series. Shit.
Either one way or the other.
Oh.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a good series, though. It's going down 6 and 7. I'm saying it. Say it here.
Yep.
But back to this Warriors thing. Yeah. They're both good teams, and this is what the Rockets. Like the Rockets were they're like a dog. They're chasing either their tail. We'll go with tail because I've seen a couple of videos of that on Facebook about dogs actually when they catch the tail.
Yeah.
They don't know what the hell they're supposed to do with it. Like the whole season, they were chasing. We want the Warriors. We want to avenge Game 7. We gotta do this. We gotta do it for Doc. Doc coaches the Clippers. Yeah. And then they got the Warriors. They got them, and they're like, what happened? And they lost KD.
Yeah.
And they lost KD. But you forget that.
Do you think that the team? Well, obviously it's been proven they can win without him. But is that team still so good without him?
The Warriors? Yeah, because you still got Steph and you still got Clay. And you still got Draymond. And you still got Steve Kerr.
So if you take out Clay out of the equation and KD, are they still?
Well, obviously, no.
Yeah.
No, they're not. But that's, he's a max deal guy. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, unless they want to pay the luxury tax for the next 5 years, because they're gonna pay Steph and they're gonna pay Clay and they're gonna pay Draymond. They have to, because KD's gone.
He's going,
which I hope so. Even out the power again, the balance of power in the
So where's he going?
NBA. He's going back east. He's gonna
go to the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean that's what that's what they're all saying, right? That's what I've seen some memes about. That's what all the memes are saying.
that's where I get all my news.
Some dank memes. Yeah, meme news. Hashtag meme news. Dank meme news. Cruel Fan. Cruelfan.com. You check it out. Look at my boy. There he is. He's only got 4 fingers, though. Poor guy. You see him? Oh, man. Is that a pinky ring? No, that's just the shadow.
Yeah, just.
That'd have been sweet. That kid had a pinky ring. That'd have been dope.
I never noticed the fingers thing before.
Me either. I've never seen it. I've never seen this damn thing this big before either. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, got the shirt on too.
You got the shirt on his merch. Go to the Facebook page.
Yeah, you can go to cruelfan.com /shop.
There you go.
Check it out there. We got some merch up. Trying to do some Boston sports themed.
Yeah.
In the playoffs because
Boston sports themed. Even though we spent the first 10 minutes talking Golden State, Houston.
Yeah, right.
But it's unconventional, and that's what Cruel Fan is.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of Boston, we might as well get into the Boston stuff now. Kyrie, I mean, so the Celtics season over. Bruins season still going. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to talk hockey, I'm going to go over there and take a nap on the foosball table because I don't know how to skate, okay? Can you ice skate?
No.
Okay, but you like hockey anyway?
I've ice skated before, but basically it turns into me walking with ice skates on.
Okay.
That's not ice skating.
I went ice, yeah, okay. Last time I went ice skating, I was a junior in high school, and I left the ice rink soaking wet because I fell that many times. Like, my pants were soaking wet.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things
terrible.
that if you don't start when you're a kid,
yeah,
when you're 5 years old, you're never going to pick it up.
Never. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't pick it up. It was terrible.
Someone has to put you on skates when you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
You know, with the milk crate going around.
Nope. None of that.
If that doesn't happen, then you're not going to pick it up. You're not going to skate. And
right.
I mean, you're not going to play hockey. So.
Right. I can't roller skate. I can't rollerblade.
Nope.
The only thing I can do on a bike. Oh, wow. Only thing I can do on wheels is a bike.
Too, right? In school.
What's that?
You go to. Did you guys have Roller Kingdom out where you went to school?
Roller Kingdom. I mean, we had what was called the Castle. Okay. Shout out Lank. Roller. You mean like a roller skating rink?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that and there was
Hated
that.
Those field trips. Always just stayed in the arcade.
Oh, you took a field trip? No,
yeah.
I don't know about that. That was like, everyone had like a roller skating party.
Right, yeah.
And I don't know. I don't remember getting invited to too many of them, truth be told. But the ones I did, I remember just, kind of hanging out on the sideline. Because I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
It's such a, you have to put the time in, and I didn't want to put the time in.
No.
I never had enough desire to be able to do it. I knew I wasn't going to play hockey, so,
So all that being said, I don't know if you can get a whole lot of hockey talk out of me. And if Ryan here, I mean, go Bruins! You're all in the finals, Eastern Finals.
I mean,
we'll get it out of the way first.
They're going to be playing tomorrow, Mother's Day.
Well, all right. They're gonna have pink skates on.
3:00. I don't know.
They don't do the pink thing like they do in baseball.
Maybe laces.
It's fucked up.
I don't know.
We should do it.
That's good. That's a good point. I don't know.
Jeez.
But a lot of pushing, shoving. Game one. Now,
who they playing?
Carolina.
All right. Oh, the Canes. Yeah.
Canes. Very physical team. Pushing the Bruins around a little bit, but I think the Bruins are physical enough that gets offset.
All right.
I will say that it's crazy how in playoff hockey there's no fights. How the refs just instantly break it up and don't let a fight go. And if that game one was played during the regular season, there'd probably be about 5 fighting majors in the first game. So
one thing you can't have is fighting majors.
Well, I think it's just basically you don't want to broadcast that nationally. I guess that's their feeling.
I guess so, or just keep the game moving, or I don't know. Like,
I mean, overall, I think that the players probably don't want to get in fights, so that they're actually on the ice playing. So that you know, if you take somebody like Marchand off and he gets into a fight and then he's out of the game, whatever. I think that probably is more the thought, but I mean, it's a little crazy breaking up, skirmishes like that doesn't happen the rest of the year. I'm not sure. What do you think overall if they eliminated fighting from the NHL?
I think you lose 95% of your fans.
Yeah, probably.
And I wouldn't even watch it. And I don't even watch hockey. This is the extent that I watch hockey. If it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, I'll watch the last 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and
I mean, there's a ton of people that, because of playoff hockey being so long and every series being 7,
it's crazy.
There's a ton of people that only watch playoff hockey.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I lived in Chicago during the Blackhawks run.
Yep.
And I was like, man, I wish I was a hockey fan because this would be dope. I mean, they were.
What you've never watched it? You don't like?
I just don't know what it is. Like, I mean,
do you understand? Do you understand all the rules?
I mean, for the most part,
yeah.
You know, I kind of understand what icing is. That's the big one for me. I equate hockey to like race car driving.
Okay.
Or race car or races. Like if you're there,
I'm interested in this take.
If you're there,
I do not see the correlation, but okay.
If I'm there, it's dope.
Okay.
And if you're watching it on TV, I'm like, all right. Because I used to go to the Indy 500 with my dad. My dad used to go. We used to go like I went for like 10 years in a row. It was sweet. And I don't watch car races. You know, I mean, go hang out with my dad. You know, whatever. But I don't watch. You know, I don't watch like Pocono or whatever. You know, I don't watch a race at home. But if I'm there, you smell it. You just you know.
I've never been to a race, so
see
I can't
cars.
say.
Yeah. See cars doing, you know, taking turns at 200 miles an hour. It's pretty sweet. Seeing like cars blow up in fires. We were like, where the seats were like right in the start finish line. It was dope. You could see all the pit row. It was sweet. So you know, if I was at a hockey game, it'd probably be awesome because you know it's cold and you see all the action. You gotta maybe get a puck hit in your face. Be sweet. You could save. You know, you could save someone, and then like you know fake out a kid. Like here, kid. And then no, I'm just kidding. Give the kid the puck.
I will say this, that if you go to a hockey game, more than any other sport, I've noticed, you can see everything.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, like, no matter where your seat is in the garden, if you're, you know, watching the game, you can see everything that's going on. Obviously, when you kind of get tickets to the game or whatever, you think, like, okay, where are the Bruins shooting twice? Because you want to see scoring. But overall, there's not a bad seat in the garden. You can see
that's sweet.
Everything happen.
Yeah, I just can't get into it, man.
Closer, you want to see the action, whatever. You want to see the hits against the board. But if you're up in the nosebleeds, you're still getting your money's worth. You're still, you know, and obviously, if you're going to, like you're saying, Game 7.
Yeah, I'd go to a Game 7.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know, I don't know. I just can't get into it. I'll watch it if I have to, but I don't know. I mean,
it's crazy for the Bruins this year.
It's great.
It's 2011, last time they won.
Right.
Before that, I think it was like 39 years or something crazy. I mean, it's a big deal. And also, hate to say it. Well, don't hate to say it, but Boston sports is dominating.
Yeah, so y'all had enough. Like, for real. Like, you see this? Phillies had.
It's almost too much, but it's not enough.
It's unbelievable.
Like, you just need to, they had, did you see Brady's interview on Jimmy Kimmel?
No, what did he say?
Just talking about winning and how basically he hasn't had enough winning and they're going to go back-to-back this year. And every post that he puts, and I love Brady on social media now. It's got to be the best thing that's happened to Boston sports. So,
oh, really? He's like, I don't care. I'm just going to do it.
It's just, he just posts things like back-to-back or run them back. And it's hard to say, that he's not going to be right. They've gone to the Super Bowl, what?
18 times? Yeah. You know what?
And in the past year, back-to-back, and, obviously the Phillies.
Back-to-back, actually.
Right.
Well, if they got this year. But, I know they got 6 rings and all that. But they don't got 7 rings. You know what I'm saying? Woo! They don't got 7 rings.
Right, yeah.
You bastards.
I guess that's the goal, right? Like, that's why Brady's back. He's going to win.
He's got to avenge the Eagles.
The team is a lot different this year. They got a lot of draft picks coming in and a lot of players that didn't play last year. Isaiah Wynn.
Yeah, I mean, they won the draft, I guess. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone says they won the draft, so, I mean, they took like 12 dudes.
See,
right? They had like a shit ton of picks.
They had a ton of picks. I think that they definitely, it's focused around Brady. It's
right.
Like and obviously, you need to get a quarterback, but I think that quarterback that they picked is going to be the next Brady? No, I think that they'll get somebody else. And I thought they would actually go after Josh Rosen, and get him.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought they would, because he's like, they love scraping the bottom of the barrel and just picking up slop and
Right, yeah.
polishing it off and like, oh wait, you're still a first round pick and you're still a beast.
But I mean, Sony Michel last year, amazing running back, amazing addition to the team.
Yeah.
If they don't have him, I think the last season ends up a lot different.
They don't have Brady.
Right, but
Who gives a shit?
But I think that they're
You got Brady and 5 dogs out there and you still win.
But you saw a lot last year of less passing, more running the ball, more grinding football than what's been in the past.
Because they could. They finally had somebody that wasn't like Corey Dillon or something crazy.
Right, yeah.
Like these, LeGarrette Blount. I love you, LeGarrette Blount. I can't be mad at you. What a beast LeGarrette Blount is.
Yeah.
We both can agree to that one, I guess, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
love that guy. Smokes
great
weed's
player.
hilarious. Him and Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
How about Le'Veon Bell? How pissed is Le'Veon Bell? You think he's mad that he went to the Jets for less money than the Steelers were going to give him? You think he's mad about it?
No, because I think he wants to be the guy.
He was the guy. He
wasn't the guy at Pittsburgh.
Who is the guy?
Antonio Brown.
Please.
He was. And Big Ben.
He got the most touches out of it.
No, I mean,
he's like O.J. Simpson. I don't know why I said O.J. Simpson. He's like Marshall Faulk times 2, dude. My God.
No, I'm not saying, obviously great player. I think that he overreacted to the situation that was going on, and he, made a decision not to play.
But he didn't like Antonio Brown? Is that real? Did I miss that?
No, I don't know if he really had a problem with Antonio Brown. I'm just saying that Antonio Brown had more of the spotlight.
He's crazy, man. Dyed his mustache. Who the fuck would do that?
Yeah.
Dye your mustache.
And now he's going to the Raiders, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's some teams that have not been good that are going to be playoff teams. Are the Browns going to the playoffs this year?
Yeah.
I think that they have to, right? If they make all those moves, Odell, they got a good quarterback now.
I mean, Baker Mayfield. They live and die with Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah.
Because Freddie Kitchens going to come in there. Hopefully, I don't know. He got a sweet ass name, so hopefully people are just like, yo, I'll listen to you. Your name's Freddie Kitchens. I'm cool with that. Excuse me, I'm burping. And that the defense is solid already, and then you just bring in those pieces. Now, I mean, Kareem Hunt could be a distraction, but he's, oh my God,
yeah.
His like rep is, but as far as football goes, my God, are you serious? He's not suspended. He's playing for the Chiefs. Chiefs are winning the AFC, and they're going to the Super Bowl. And the Patriots are losing.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yikes.
they are. They're losing.
Yikes.
If Kareem Hunt's out there. Yeah. What are they going to do?
Well,
what are they going to do?
Time and time again, Belichick finds a way of taking away,
your best player. They took away Tyreek Hill, but then you would still have Kareem Hunt. Took away Kareem Hunt, you'd have Tyreek Hill.
Okay,
Someone's
for the
gonna burn
first half of that game, do you think Patrick Mahomes is playing great?
No.
And for the
I said what I said, Ryan. I said what I said.
For the beginning of the season, how much better is he against every other team?
Yeah.
And then he gets into that situation against the
you're
Patriots.
right. They probably do win.
And they put pressure against them. They just find a way.
They probably do win.
No matter what, they just find a way to take away
it's
the star
horse
players.
shit. It's so goddamn annoying.
Yeah.
Whatever. Good for you guys. Your reign's over soon, man. Belichick's going to go coach the Giants. It's going to be hilarious. And his career will come full circle. And then
he's not.
He is.
There's no way.
He's going to go run the Giants into the ground, and I'll be like, thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Run that goddamn frame. They don't need any help, actually. Run that. I don't know what they're doing. Daniel Jones, he's going to beast.
Yeah.
You see that meme where like he looks like the actor who's playing Eli Manning.
Oh, yeah.
In the Eli Manning
what a
story.
terrible pick, right?
I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go to the combine.
I don't think
do that
there's
well
any way that he goes before their next pick comes up. I think that they could have got him. I don't know what pick they had, 13th or something after that they could have got him then.
17th or whatever.
Yeah, anyway, he wasn't going.
Right.
They jumped the gun on him just because, and I really think this, just because he met with the Mannings.
That's crazy.
Played catch.
You think that?
Yes. They
But
played
why?
catch, and then Eli was like, if there's someone to take over from me, it's this guy.
Because he's garbage, and we'll be forced to play for 3 more years. and get another contract.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they obviously should have taken what's his name, Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, there was tons of guys on.
Obviously,
I mean, it was a defensive draft.
Yeah.
Obvious, and it was a big man draft. It wasn't. The quarterbacks weren't great.
Raiders don't trade for a quarterback.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Screw this.
Yeah.
Why trade for an established, accomplished person?
Right. Yeah.
Why don't you do that? And then pay him if he's good. Obviously, I should be GM. Damn it! Of all of the football leagues,
all leagues,
all teams, all 32 teams, I will be the GM for.
Yeah.
So, but all right.
Just want to see if this is
Ryan's computer timed out. Cruel fan. Check us out, yo. We're here. We are here.
And not just Boston sports. We're trying to.
Yeah,
I
not
got
just
my,
Boston.
My Philly guy over here.
Yeah.
Brittany out in California. She writes on some Boston sports thing, but I know she's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Dallas Cowboys.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't know.
They're America's team. So who's America's team? Is it the Patriots or is it the Cowboys?
It's not the Patriots, although I think that...
How is it not? They're the Patriots,
because
first of all.
It's Patriot Nation, okay? But
Patriot Nation. Throw up nation.
Right?
What do you say?
It's Patriot Nation across the U.S., but it's very hard for any other fan of any other team to root for the Patriots.
Yeah, it is.
So when the Cowboys come up, if the Cowboys make it farther into the playoffs,
that's never going to happen because
it's never going to happen.
They suck.
They just always
They suck in the playoffs.
But if they did, then I think that other teams could get behind the Cowboys more. Although, I don't know.
Dude, the Cowboy fans are there, but they just recede back into under the rocks and in the shadows until they start doing something, and then all of a sudden, when Amari Cooper has a 800-yard game, here they come, and then Zeke's out there eating cereal and shit.
Oh,
they're there. I mean, they got a good team. I ain't gonna lie, but I can't.
So much wasted talent.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
It's got to be. I don't know what the game plan is, but something's not working, and it's obvious because that amount of talent, and you got Zeke.
Yeah, I guarantee Jerry Jones retires this year, they'll win the Super Bowl next year. I'll say that. How about that? If Jerry Jones just steps away and is I don't want him to die, but it's for whatever reason he's like, oh damn, maybe it is me, and he walks away and lets his kid run it and whatever, and they run. I bet they win the Super Bowl the next year. Be hilarious. Bring Jimmy Johnson back. They could have won 18. They could have won 18 Super Bowls if they'd have kept Jimmy Johnson.
And the other thing is, do they care? I mean, if you think about a franchise like that, just the amount of money he has putting into, the stadium and whatever, and they're still, at the end of the day, they're still going to sell tickets whether they win or lose, really.
Yeah, well, of course.
Even if the team was terrible, which it's not, they have a good team. They just can't seem to, I don't know how many times I got to see Dak Prescott just look so confused, he doesn't know what just happened on the field.
He's trying to get a max deal, please.
Yeah.
Please.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But enough talking about Cowboys, please. Talking about Cowboys and the Giants.
All right. I'll let Brittany talk about the Cowboys.
Throw up. Okay, that's how we got on that. How we even get on that trash?
Because she's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I got it. I remember now.
Yeah.
Ugh. So
let's talk about Celtics. I mean,
think that's kind of how we start. We
Yeah,
tried to talk about the Celtics, but then we went on another.
Yeah, I think that what
campaign.
happened in the Celtics, everybody knew was going to happen in the Celtics. It was just that against the Pacers, who were a bad team, and you sweep them, then you think, oh, maybe there's a chance. And maybe there was some truth to what Irving and everyone else was saying, oh, the team's going to be, come playoff time, we're going to flip a switch, and all those issues that we had during the regular season are going to be gone. It just doesn't happen.
False hopes.
It just doesn't happen. And
Yeah.
they had a lot of talent too, but you see Irving make shots I don't even know what he's doing half the time, going up for crazy air balls that he's throwing up there, and driving in the hoop, and then if he can't get it, just a pass that usually ends up in a turnover, and it's just they're not kicking the ball out enough. They're not letting everyone get a chance to shoot. It's time for Kyrie to go.
Yeah, it's just Kyrie's so good, but it's just I don't know. Like he came in there with like this false sense of like I don't know if it's entitlement or because he has won a ring and no one else on that team has won a ring.
It's the mini LeBron symptom.
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, he thought like this was his squad, even though he got traded there. He didn't ask to go.
No, he didn't ask to go.
You know, and then he goes in there, and then he.
But
just
I think once you're there, once you're there, don't act like everyone's doing you a favor or something.
Well, yeah, you got to be a pro about it.
Yeah, and don't be so cryptic every time that the media asks you a question. I get it kind of gets to you or whatever, but don't halfway through the season say, oh, well, I don't owe anything to anybody. That's what he said. I don't owe anything to anybody. I can go wherever I want, which is true, but, the Celtics have such a history that we don't settle for anything less but a deep playoff run. And really, they're there to obviously put another banner up, right? So,
well, yeah, everyone. That's what everyone's trying to do.
But I'm saying because of the history of the Celtics, of the legacy, you're trying to live up to that, I guess. And maybe the pressure is just too much. Maybe he needs to go back to. Well, I think he's going to the Lakers, but
yeah. I mean, it was just team back up with LeBron. Like, this is what works.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Hollywood, too, now. Uncle Drew, Uncle Drew, too. He's really easy to...
Did you see
No, but I want to.
It was okay.
It wasn't all right? I mean,
It was okay. I mean, it's like...
It looked like on the same vein as, like, Soul Plane. Or one of those, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Reminded me of, like, Barbershop.
Sure. I mean, it looked like it was... I mean, it looked like it was a lot of fun.
And Barbershop is a good movie. Like, I don't know about... I think there's, like, 5 of them or something. But not a terrible movie, but... it was okay. I think that...
Sure, it was, yeah.
I actually will see Space Jam 2.
Oh, my God.
I think that'll be interesting.
Oh.
Interesting to see who actually gives into LeBron when Giannis just flat out told him, nah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Nope, not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Actually, he said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. And not so many words, I suppose, but...
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it's not like they had huge headliners in the first one either. I mean, Charles Barkley. Well, they had Ewing and Barkley. And I guess Larry Johnson's pretty good, too. But Muggsy Bogues and Sean Bradley, I guess 3 out of 5 is pretty good. Damn. Well, that theory's blown. Fuck. Theory's blown.
It was
Cruel
good.
Fan. Cruelfan.com, yo.
Cruelfan.com.
Oh, man. So, Space Jam? I got nothing. Kind of messed up the flow.
Okay.
I messed up the flow.
Okay.
What else?
So what about the Sixers?
What about those Sixers? I mean, I think they're going to win Game 7.
Do they have a better chance? I know you're a Sixers fan, but do they have a better chance of beating Golden State than the Raptors do? Or are they just...
No, because they don't have Kawhi Leonard.
Right, yeah.
And Kawhi Leonard's like the best player on both teams. Best player in that series is Kawhi Leonard by far, obviously, right? I mean, Joel Embiid is good. He could be good.
When he's not texting on the bench or whatever.
He was just looking at a pick. He was just looking at maybe it was some like boobs or something, or maybe it was.
I think what it really was
like a candy recipe or something.
Yeah, it was a candy recipe.
Like some pecan turtles. Ooh, those are good.
One of his family members was sick.
Oh, okay. Well, then all right.
Maybe his daughter or something. I don't know.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Someone was sick in the family, and he was trying to get an update on the situation. But I think, and actually, the phone wasn't in his pocket, right? He gave it to someone else.
Yeah, dude had it. He was just showing him. He was kind of just checking it out.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Not terrible.
I don't give a shit about that.
A funny thing to happen. Obviously got blown up in the media, but nevertheless, a funny thing to happen.
Yeah. Hilarious.
I mean, I'm surprised it doesn't happen more, actually.
I'd be texting all the goddamn time if I was a pro basketball player. That's all I would do.
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't even practice. I would just sit on the sideline and
text.
And text. text and check
Look
out
up
Snap.
memes.
Yep. Yeah.
Get all your sports news from the memes out there.
That's what I do. That and cruelfan.com. This is like an extended infomercial. It's hilarious. I guess that's what all things are.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was deep, man.
I mean,
everything's an infomercial, man.
I'm wearing a shirt in front of a logo.
How about it?
It's kind of,
There he is.
How much more gimmicky?
There he is.
But
so I think the Sixers, I still think they win.
When's the next game?
I don't know. What's today?
I
think they play tomorrow.
Yeah.
They might play tonight, actually.
Maybe they do play tonight, and you're missing it.
Ah, well, I'm here doing this because I'm committed.
So how the Phillies doing?
They were doing all right. I mean, Bryce Harper, I guess that I don't hate that move as much as I did before it happened. I just didn't understand. I was like, I don't get it. I don't. I'm not sold on him as like this like superstar.
He's a superstar, but
I don't understand why really. Why?
Well, probably because they can't sell tickets, and now they want to try to sell some tickets, I guess.
Who, the Titans? They got a good team though. No, nothing tonight. They play tomorrow night.
Okay.
Tomorrow night on TNT.
Mother's Day special.
Yep, 7:00. And Nuggets, 2 Game 7s tomorrow. It's pretty dope. Blazers Nuggets on ABC at 3:30. Sixers
the
Raptors
Joker,
7:00
right?
on TNT. Yeah, the Joker. I mean, the Nuggets. How about him? I thought they were going to fizzle out. Nah, they're right there.
He's good.
Jokic, Murray, and the whole squad. No, that's all I got. Name another Nugget other than Murray and Jokic.
I can't.
Me either. Shit.
I'll have to do some research and.
Kenyon Martin. Carmelo Anthony. Remember he played for the Nuggets?
No, I don't.
What?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
No.
Guess who got drafted by? Got drafted by the Nuggets.
Oh.
That's hilarious. How do you not know that?
I don't know.
That's so funny. Certainly true. Jalen Rose got drafted by the Nuggets, too.
A lot of talent wasted, I guess.
I guess so. AI played for the Nuggets. Who else do we know that played on the Nuggets?
Let's just go through the Nuggets history.
This is the Nuggets history, Denver Nuggets history.
When's the last time that they won?
What's that?
When's the last time they won?
They never. I think they've ever won
They haven't won?
They've never won the NBA championship. I'm pretty sure. They're like one of like a couple teams that have never done it. Them, the Magic.
I mean, it's never good when Google
Jazz.
knows what you're about to type because so many people have Googled it.
Yeah. What are we looking up?
How many rings?
0, right?
None.
Yeah,
0.
right. They never even got to the finals. They never even got to the. I think they got to the conference finals.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like that. Well, I think the only thing like when Mutombo played on the Nuggets back when they beat it's like 97 or something maybe. They beat the Sonics in the first round. They were an 8 seed and the Sonics were a 1 seed. And it was like freaking out. You ever see? It was 94. It was 94. And like, you ever seen that picture? Like Mutombo on the ground, he's got the ball, and he's like, screaming. That's because that's from that game. And they beat when they were like the first 8 to beat a 1 or whatever it was.
So it's been a while.
So Denver Nuggets. That's what we're doing right now. Here on Boston's Cruel Fan.
Well, we're
Denver
a national
Nuggets.
company. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, we touch all corners of the country.
The globe.
Touching the corners of the globe, this flat Earth. Kyrie thinks but that's the other thing. Kyrie needs to get the fuck out of here because he thinks that the Earth is flat. And I don't know if anyone's watching this thinks the Earth is flat, but it's not. It's not.
There's no way. 0.00% chance.
I've never been to space, so I cannot confirm. But I've also seen horizons.
No way. There's no way.
I've seen horizons
that we've gone this far.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw something that they did some tests. They spent all this money to try to prove it that they were right, and they were wrong. They did a laser beam shooting across them and tried to, a mile away or something and judge the distance, and then they just all looked at each other like, oh,
damn,
we were wrong.
I guess we're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, go in a plane, like flying a plane.
Yeah, and just look out.
And just look out, and you can see the curve. I mean, it's ludicrous.
You don't got to convince me. I'm on. It's just Kyrie. So you need to get the fuck out of here and go to New York. Maybe some people in New York understand that.
I think it's just I don't know. Who else thinks too? Shaq. I think he's a flat
really?
earther. I think
Hilarious.
he's a flat earther.
He's also like a federal agent, isn't he?
I don't know.
Or he's a sheriff, something.
Oh, deputy.
He's like a deputy sheriff or something like that. He's something.
Inducted
he
into
got a badge.
Something.
He's got a badge.
It's the same thing as when, Bryce Harper gets honorary PhD from a school and he says, "So am I a doctor now?" Same thing.
Yeah. No, Bryce, you're not.
Yeah, no.
Just keep hitting dongs though. Keep hitting dingers.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Let's see what is the Phillies record right now?
I think they're like in third or something. I don't know. But he's got like a couple dongs. I mean, it's tough, man. Like baseball's tough.
They're in first.
Oh, they're in first.
So 21-16.
Oh, they got 3 games up on the Braves. See, I'm
not a very tough division. I'll give them.
Hey! It's a tough division.
Braves, Mets, Nationals.
Got the Marlins and the Mets.
10-28. I mean,
the Marlins and the Mets, Ryan.
They could turn that around. 11 and a half games back.
Already? It's like their season's over.
Speaking of which, guess who's above 500 now? The Boston Red Sox.
The Red Sox.
The Boston Red Sox. I went to the game last night.
You've been to how many games this year?
2.
They won both?
They won both.
Oh.
I have only been to about one Red Sox game where they lost. It was last year.
You better get season tickets, my friend.
It was against the Orioles, actually.
Oh, well, that's not saying much.
And I went and I had tickets actually to one of those boxes up top with the garage doors. Great place to watch a game. Has its own kitchen area.
Oh, wow.
Whole deal. Has a TV in there just in case you don't want to look out and see the amazing view that you have.
Those people need to leave and, never come back. Why would you sit in a suite with a dope-ass view and watch this shit on TV?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I caught myself doing it for about, 7 minutes. More so to see replays, and I was like, what am I doing? Look at this view. You can't
do that.
Anyway. Yeah, so last night, good game. Today, good game. Scoring a lot of runs they're turning things around. Seems like they're turning things around. The hangover from the World Series hangover, which I do think is a real thing. It's always been a thing in Red Sox history, and many of my Yankees fans will like to remind me of that Red Sox historically do terribly after they win a World Series. But
they have recently. I remember that. Right. They would win the World Series, and then they would finish last.
Terrible.
And they would win 68 games.
But the difference
what the
here
hell
is,
are you doing?
The difference here is no one left. You lost Kimbrel, you lost Joe Kelly.
Still got Brock Holt.
Kinsler.
That's all you need.
Brock Holt.
And Mookie,
yeah.
The Mook man.
Actually, Rafael Devers recently, hottest hitter on the team. Imagine that. Hottest hitter on the team right now. I don't know what his average is, but he's the best performing hitter over JD, which is crazy. Well, JD's slumping a little bit right now, but Mitch Moreland still hitting home runs. Still can be probably a high 20s home run hitter for the season, which is crazy.
That used to be a lot. Do you remember that? Do you remember when it used to be a lot? How much?
Now everything's either you strike out or you hit a home run.
Yeah, they got to change some rules, man.
Got to do something.
They're going to have to change some rules if they want to if they want baseball to last another 50 years.
I mean, fans come to see home runs. That's the thing. Is if you're a casual baseball fan, you want to be able to just turn on a game and see a couple home runs or go to the ballpark and see home runs being hit. And they've changed the ball to make sure that happens.
It's all juiced.
It's juice. Juice ball.
Juice ball.